Yo! Welcome in, fellas, ladies, and gentlemen. Wicked Ball, Fred Yoshi, what's going on? Timeless, Jeremy Bit, welcome in, all you legends. So we're doing some more of this. I've been working on trying to get this whole gear link setup thing working for me. So far, so I figured out an issue here. So YouTube, you see current character gear in the description. It is not actively up to date, but I think I can fix it. Not today. It's going to take me some time, of course. On Twitch, you know, Twitch has the extensions. You can go up and click on the extension and it'll put a drop down with all the gear I have on the current character. Or you can go over and see like the whole build in the link and stuff. Can't quite get that to work yet for every character, but I figured out why, and I think I can fix it. So right now, that link isn't going to have this gear's setup on it. The thing is it has this character's setup on it. Just like a generic Trapson, right? The thing is, for some reason, I discovered the issue. Whenever they created, remember when D2R first came out, there was no support for like any mods at all, right? Like there was no loot filters. There wasn't like this extension. There was no, you know, BT Neanderthal's got his own mod. Some other people did some mods for it, different D2R single player mods or whatever. None of those would work. And they changed some of the code to allow people to do single player mods. The issue being, all of my characters were created within the first couple of months of D2R coming out. So this Druid is like 3 years old or whatever. And I think the character file for the quite literal, this guy, the actual character, the dude in here, his file has something in it that does not allow anything to like interact with it. So what I think I've come up with a solution though. I think I've come up with a solution. So what I'm gonna have to do, and I want to get this to work. I want to get this to work. I think what I'm gonna do is at some point I'm gonna take all this gear off of this character. I'm going to clear out the personal stash. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this character. And with the use of Hero Editor, just add back in the exact same character so that the character file is updated. Because the character I just showed you guys, this Mindy Kaling right here, I just Hero Edited this character in order to just, you know, use to show this like trap assassin for like, you know, footage for a video. And it works for the link in the description on YouTube and the little like whatchamacallit on Twitch, the extension or whatever. So what it is it's because these characters, the other characters are just too old. They won't work. So I'm thinking about just recreating all the characters, not any of the gear, just a completely naked level. For example, just create a naked level 94 Druid. Create a naked level 99 Sorceress, D2 Karen again. Recreate Assassin. You get what I'm saying? Just completely naked at the same exact level that these are, so that then these mods will work with the characters. So it's really all that I'm losing is, we'll say like Assassin here. Just an assassin, you know. Technically, I'm level 92 with this much experience. All it is doing is creating a naked character of this, but the experience will be reset. So I'm really losing experience on every character, but the mods will then work. That seems pretty legit, right? Seems pretty legit, huh? I'll just have to make sure I clear all this stuff out. One of the only 220 amulets I've ever gotten. Thanks for the assassin, where FCR is not important. What's going on? Sloth says he prefers Twitch. Yeah, that's why I stream to both. You guys can watch it anywhere you want to. What's going on? Etiquette, I think. I always forget how to pronounce that. I forget. Francisco, welcome in. Chris, yo. Bit said he was first, just wanted to let Fred feel special. Nice. Sloth said you were had things go funky when adding characters. I've had a couple people say that. I gotta make sure my video looks good, and I gotta get through and delete those characters. But I've heard a couple people say that. I've never had an issue with anything. It is Worldstone Keep. Boy, this build is really not made for that. YOLO. Yellow. Whatever you want. I mean, I guess that is a good call. And yeah, good call, everybody. This is not normal Tuesday stream or Thursday stream. Look at these souls. It's never good having like minus 50 lightning res. Oh, minus 18, and there's like souls everywhere. Not a usual Thursday stream, but I decided to switch it up. I finished up the video earlier, and I worked on the video a little bit yesterday, and then a little bit today. It's already done. I just didn't make the thumbnail for it, so I was like, you know what? Oh boy. I was like, well, why not? I don't know how this is gonna go with this low lightning res. I don't know. I'm not taking any damage, so I'm fine with it, I guess. Gee, Stacks hit that like button. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Oop. Huh. Apparently, invincible to souls. Do I have like 600 lightning absorb somewhere or what? I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I guess it's fine. Huh, look at that. First Andy today. Nice, man. Hopefully it rolled good for you. It was stressful, you say, huh? I believe it. Welcome in, G-Stacks, by the way. Welcome in. Fred's at the work and lurk situation. There you go. There you go. Caught you guys off guard today with the stream, too, huh? Oh, these guys are all immune to cold, too. Get the resurrecting guys. The Raveler's gone first, huh? Back here. Oh. One more hanging out over here. Oh, I didn't have the right weapon out the whole time. Why didn't you guys tell me? Gucci's good day, good day. Going on, Mystic. What's up? Wicked's flying out to VA, you say? Gotcha. It's all good. We'll catch you the next stream you can make. No big deal there. Oop, what am I doing here? There we go. I think these guys are immune to cold, actually, aren't they? These Lister boys. It's gonna be rough. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of doing this. I mean, I did survive the souls fine, which was interesting. I don't know why I wasn't taking any lightning damage from the souls, but yeah, I didn't. Kind of slow. Wasn't fun. Not a fan. Sloth up a minute ago said, I think if you make the character in game, then edit it instead of just adding it to your game, it should be fine. Huh. Well, the hero editor thing I use is actually an all online thing. It just creates the character and then you download it, so you can't like edit the characters once they're in your game. You pretty much, if you want to change anything, you have to delete the character and then go on the web page, change the things you want to change, and download it again. So Fire Chico Fire. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Francisco. Oh, you're talking about like some forest fire stuff. Okay, I got you. Is this tank top from the Stolen 30 pal? No, this is one. Hey, you can't see it. Maybe it's too small. This is one. It's a new thing I'm starting. I got a couple. Every time I go on vacation, I'm gonna buy a tank top from wherever I go. This one's from our honeymoon when we went to Maui. Yeah, it's I got tank tops on now because it's not freezing cold in my basement because it's like cool enough outside that I don't have the air conditioning on. So man, when the air conditioning's on, for a normal temperature upstairs, for it to be like 74, 75, which is actually kind of on the not cold side, it's kind of on the warm side for a lot of people, it's like 62 in my basement, because no matter what I do, like my air conditioning and heating runs through the same like system, and for some reason that whole system just dumps the cold air out, like, and there's no way, you can't like duct tape it because the heat, it has like vents, you know, because it's like the burners are right there, and there's, you know, it's not all sealed off, like you can't duct tape it. It's not like the, you know, the heating and cooling duct. It's like the literal system is just dumping cold air out all the time. Optimally, I would finish the basement, and that room over there, the utility room in the basement, would be like completely sealed, right? So it wouldn't be like that, but you know, 4 people problems, am I right? Yeah, sorry, I picked that up, that when I seen forest fire and I seen you respond, I was like, oh, he's talking about forest fires, okay. Or something along those lines, so. Yeah. The struggles, yeah, I know, right? The struggles. But I just need to eat beans and rice for a couple more years, and I can afford to finish my basement. That's all it's gonna take. Just kidding. Really just need to buy a couple Bitcoin, wait a month. Instantly rich. Allegedly. Because of science and stuff. I guess none of that I said just made sense, but that's okay. Sloth said your stash got wiped importing someone's saved character. So you tried importing someone else's saved character files? Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure if you imported too much, if their stash files were in with their character files and you accidentally copied over yours, or hard to say for sure, but I've never had an issue. Like, essentially, I would say 90% of the build guides I do now, I hero edit in a character. Even if I have every piece of gear and I have that character and everything, I still just go hero edit in the character, because by doing that, I save myself like hours of time transferring gear between mules and stuff. Just literally hours. I never like play with that stuff on stream, or I never go actually play with it, just only for like the build guide video. But it just saves me so much time. I just decided it was worth doing. Even though once in a while you get those comments like, oh, I didn't know this was one of those cheater videos. Okay, bro. You know, this is what it is, right? But yeah. So yeah, anyone who's not in the Discord, bowling league last night. First game, I bowled my best game of my entire life. I bowled a 232 last night. Second game, I bowled what I believe is my 4th best game of my life. I bowled a 223 right after that. We're not going to talk about the third game, though. We're not going to talk about the third game. Things, I don't know why, but I could not get the ball to go where I wanted it to go. The third game, for some reason. I was crushing it the first couple games, obviously. But Powell's mask. Oh, yeah, 232, crazy. That's much higher than I usually get. My average is in like the 160s. I think I might be to 170, but yeah. I mean, just for full transparency, I'll tell you what the third game was. It was like, the third game I bowled like a 137. I don't know what was, I couldn't pick up a single spare. It just miss. I can't even explain it. Can't even explain it. And this isn't even, we won the first 2 games, right? And we barely won the first 2 games. Me being 50, 60 pins over average. I don't know how in this league, every team we play, they always every game as a team bowl at least 100 pins over average every single game. Everyone does. I don't know how, but they always do. And this isn't for the whole series. This isn't for, I'm talking for game. The final game we bowled against these guys last night, they were 275 pins over average as a team. Like, WTF. So we ended up losing totals by like 20 or 30 pins, even though we beat them like the first couple games by, I mean, we beat them pretty good because I bowled so good, but like, it was just insane. Just insane. Makes no sense. Every week, no matter who we bowl, they always bowl like 100 pins over average as a team every week. It's just, but I gotta stay on the positive side, right? It's all in good fun. I mean, the team is, it's not like I'm on some epic bowling team, like doing work, you know. It's me, my wife, my mother-in-law who's 71, and my sister-in-law. So it's not like, you know, it's one of the things my wife is like, you want to bowl on a bowling team with us? I was like, I don't know, I guess, sure. So, and I never was a bowler, so it is what it is. Fred said his best game was 218. 218. I'd still, any game, if the game, before the game started, someone is like, hey, you could have 218 or you can bowl the game yourself. 100 times out of 100, I would be like, well, give me the 218, obviously. That's like so unlikely for it to happen for me. So, like, I don't break 200 very often, really. KC said he's a 100 average bowler. There you go. There you go. Don't bowl much in the UK. Yeah, it is kind of a, it's a kind of a big thing sort of in Michigan because of like how the auto industry was like exploding and like the middle class was so huge. So then all these businesses popped up all around the state, like for people to like leisure stuff for people to spend their money on in all their off time, because when you were in the auto unions and all this stuff, you would have so much, you get paid so much money and you have a ton of time off. So there's like, I think with the exception of Hawaii, Michigan has the most bowling alleys out of any state per capita. Hawaii has more apparently, but I think it's because their population dropped, but also they put a bunch of bowling alleys for like the servicemen, the military. There was like military bases in Hawaii and stuff. And some other reasons, I guess, but, and plus in Michigan, so yeah, there's the, oh yeah, Michigan has the most golf courses, the most public golf courses per capita in the United States. Not talking about private courses, but like public ones that just anyone can go and give them money and golf at. So, but yeah. Plus it's cold all winter, so bowling kind of works out for that, even though this is summer, obviously, but you know, what are you going to do in the winter? We'll go to the bowling alley. I guess it gets cold in the UK too, huh? But Mystic saying they might have the cheat code or something. Yeah, I mean, obviously a cheat code, because the way averages work, obviously, if you bowled good all the time, your average would go up, and then you wouldn't be bowling over average anymore, right? But somehow, every time we play somebody, they bowl 100 pins over average. It's like, I just don't know how it's possible. But anyways, it's Thursday, I know, right? I decided to switch it up. Got a video done, just got to make the thumbnail and stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and stream. Let's just slay some demons. We're kind of tricking the game, too, because it thinks the game thinks Phil's going to be playing on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now it probably thinks somebody else is playing. It probably thinks somebody else is playing. So maybe it'll give them Tyrell's Might. But little does it know, them is me. Pick the game. Jesse said bowling's fun, shoulder won't let you do it. Gotta use that other hand. Maybe. Wicked said he's a big fan of bowling. Yeah, I started to like bowling now. That's the only part that's annoying. Oh, I left out one of the biggest parts. So, anyone who knows about bowling, some people, you'll just need the short part of the story. I won a bunch of money, kind of, sort of. So, that 232 game that I bowled, the highest game I ever bowled. So I won. They called 232 for mystery, which pretty much means they randomly draw a number that you could bowl while bowling, and if you bowled that number, you win. However many people bowled that same score that they randomly drew, you split the money that people put into the pot, which is anybody who wants to get in to try to win could get in. You split the money with them. I bowled 232, they drew 232, and I was the only one that got 232. So I got the whole pot. Then they called box mystery, which means any combination of the numbers they drew. So if what they actually drew was 223, but 223 or 232, like any combinations of the numbers that they draw. So I think technically, I forget how box mystery works. I forget if technically if someone had bowled 23 or 32, I think they could have won. But you know, that's like so uncommon, right? Like nobody does that. But no offense to anybody out there, but so I won the 223, 232. There was 5 guys that won it though. Like all these other dudes had bowled 223, so yeah. Zepna, what's going on? Always been a fan, appreciate you. Welcome in, by the way. First time chatter, welcome in there over on Twitch. It's always a good idea to switch hands, Biv. It's always a good idea. You know what I mean. Yak says he hates how string pins are so common. You say a bunch of bowling alleys closed down. Yeah, a lot of bowling alleys have been closing down lately. I know some by me have as well. Yeah, bowling's popularity is dwindling, we'll say, with this newer generation never leaving their houses. So kids these days sitting on their Nintendos and they're calling their friends on the telephone, never leaving their house. Don't mean to sound like that guy, but I mean it's just factually accurate that they don't very much. But yeah, lucky ladies with me. Yeah, that's the thing. I switched it up. The game probably thinks the game's like, well, Phil only plays on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? Sometimes on the weekends. We can drop all the Tyros mites on Tuesdays and Thursdays so that he don't get one. But now I tricked him. Yep, darn technology. Kids these days. Yeah, there was I was talking to the stepson about that one time. He's 19 now, but this is a year or two ago. I'm like, because he always sits, you know, he sits in his room, he's got his headset on and a microphone, and he's talking to his friends while he's playing games and doing all different kinds of stuff, which is cool. I mean, I do that too. But I was something like, don't you want to just go, don't you guys want to go, like, hang out at someone's house or, like, do something together? And he's like, why would we want to do that? We can all just hang out here. Like, I'm talking to him, I can see him. Then I can do all this other stuff, too, anytime I want to. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I guess. Didn't really press it too hard, obviously. It's not, you know, I wasn't looking to get into some argument about it. I was just honestly questioning, you know, honestly curious about what he thought about it, so... Danger, Lucas. What is going on? Welcome in. Mystic, yeah, saying the trickery by Phil. Yeah, I'm tricking the game. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me just super quick. Let me pause this real quick. I just want to delete the link, the gear link thing, since it's not working. I don't want people to click on it and be like, well, actually, it's almost the same gear, so I almost thought about leaving it, but on Twitch I can't take it out midstream like this, so. It'll be fine, but got the wrong weapon out. Much faster. Keep going, teleporting around with my cult arms. Nice. This one going out was normal. Yeah, kinda, sorta. I mean, going out is... The thing is, I don't go out that much anymore either, but it's because it's too expensive, and I can never talk people into doing anything. Even if it's just like, hey, we'll just come over, I'll bring a 6-pack, and you know, my kids can hang out with your kids, we can just drink a couple beers and do nothing. I mean, maybe a couple people, I could have a couple people over, we could just like play cards and shoot the crap, you know? Nope. Oh man, I don't know, man, we gotta get the kids ready for something in the morning or something like that. And you're just like, God, shut up, that's tomorrow. Yeah, you know how people are. Why some of our youths these days, must be youths these days, aren't going out to touch some grass. Yeah, face-to-face pretty important, says Smuckbuck. Yeah, I mean, I think so too. But, you know, it is what it is. Modern generations. Parents said the same thing about me, I suppose, so. I was sitting in my room playing Diablo 2 all the time, and look at me now. What? You need a cold and physical. The cold gets broken by the infinity? Huh, interesting. Layman, welcome in. Doing pretty good. Cost money to do stuff, says Casey. Yeah, I mean, if you go to bars and stuff like that to do stuff, like I said, you just go to somebody's house and, I mean, yeah, sure, you grab a 6-pack for $6 and hang out with one of your friends. It's not that big a deal, you know? My opinion. I need to do that more often. I just need to start messaging people randomly, and then, like, just hang out with people whoever answers, just hang out with them more often than not hang out with the other people. That's what I need to do. Yeah, danger, exactly. Yeah, look at me now. Not a big fan of this Terror Zone with this build. Too many of those cold immunes, even though you break them, it's too slow. Because instead of, you kind of need all that minus res just for the build to work regularly against the monsters that you don't break their immunities, to be honest. Like these guys. The ones that get their immunity broken, it's like mega slow. Yeah, it is what it is, huh? Sandlot, true, it is an excellent movie. Good call on that one. Didn't do it yet. Gotta give a huge shout out to PC Bros for sponsoring the stream. You see him over in the corner. PC Bros, absolute legends. I do need these shell runs, don't I? I do. If you're in the market for a PC, check the link in the description. Just check out what they got if anything interests you. You can use code SweetPhil, and there is no space between that. It's just SweetPhil. Get a little discount on your PC. All right, let's get to a different area. Let's go back to the pits, huh? Knockout. So yeah, the increased damage to demons I would prefer to go with. They also have way more lightning res, or fire res, I mean, than that. 18. I think Laying of Hands has, does it have 50 fire res on it, I think, or something like that? So, I mean, I wouldn't call it a substitute. I would call what you have there a temporary patch until you can get Laying of Hands. So, yeah, on top of that, the 350 damage to demons is quite a lot. Because there's like, these guys are demons, this lady's a demon, these guys are undead, so it wouldn't apply to them, I suppose, but, you know, something like 75% of the monsters in the game are demons. It seems. I don't know if I've ever heard an exact number, really. Like, number of monster types that are demons. But in my guesstimation, I think it's like 75% or something. So. Fred said he used to play games, now he just listens to other people play games. Yeah, I mean, I did that for years, 4 years. Ooh. Materials might. You can do it. Oh, already went up over there. Carrot Mail, welcome in. Welcome in. Ah, Casey, I got you. You were you said you were meaning like going to someone's place, like what I was talking about. Yeah. I'm picking up Chilean down. We're in lockstep with that one. On the fence on what to use for Mephisto, huh? Uber Mephisto. I mean, I would have to go with Laying of Hands and make up the lightning res, get lightning absorbed from something, and get more lightning res from somewhere else. I feel like Laying of Hands is kind of too important. Yeah. I know you say most of your damage comes from Crushing Blow, but you still want to have when you get him down lower, you're gonna want any damage. You're gonna want more damage to finish him off, because nothing's more frustrating when he gets down to the sliver and then it just doesn't drop, and then you're dealing such a low amount of damage. It's like you're like, no, I almost had him. Shiz said he just made an ethereal decapitator death. He said the Reaper feels better. Interesting. Okay, that's one I never got around to trying. It's one of the only ones really that I didn't try for that. I don't know. A lot of people swore up and down that it was like better than everything, but I think it's one of those things that it's like seems really, really good, especially relative to how easy it is to come by. Like, you know, because even getting a Reaper's Toll, it could take you a long time to find, but you can just have some Garbo character go into cows with no magic find early on, and, you know, probably in a day find an ethereal decapitator to Larzik and make it, right? So, too slow. Gotcha. It could be a situation too. Yeah, maybe with different gear you could make up the increased attack speed, and then it would feel a lot better. Hard to say without me ever trying it, to be honest, but hard to say. Build looks pretty cool. Yes, it's not bad. Kind of a little twist on the Tornado Druid, you know, having more cold damage, so you can just like sit here and have everything. These guys are immune to cold, so that's not going to work. The ones that aren't immune to cold, you can just sit there and let them get taken out. Have the tornadoes to obviously do damage too. They are pretty solid, but ooh, probably want the actual tornado up, huh? Ogrimo. Boy, Cruel Ogrimo of Quickness is going to be so sick one day when I find it. Mystic says, hit that like button. Can't agree more. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Did they port Edge to single player yet? Yeah. Every single rune word that you've ever heard of in Diablo 2 Resurrected, you can make on single player. So I was just gonna do something important. Don't remember what it was. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna take a drink and keep playing. Daughter's got the first baseball practice tonight, and that's exciting. Take her to that. Hopefully she's like on point. There was like a week where she was all super excited to play baseball every day, which was very abnormal for her, because usually she just wants to, you know, per how kids are, they just want to sit around and watch TV all day every day. So, but now she once again won't go outside and practice, so I have to like fight her and argue with her. So She will rock. Yeah, hopefully. Really, I just wanted to pay attention. Nothing's more aggravating than when kids just don't pay attention and don't try. To me, anyways. Like, you pay this money, you're taking hours out of your day to go do this, and she's getting to, you know, be around other kids and play and run around and stuff, but she won't even pay attention. You know, that's like the worst. But kids will be kids, right? Kids will be kids. Mark, yo, Thursday Selayan. Yeah, we switched it up a little bit here. Switched it up a little bit. Tried to trick the game into thinking it wasn't me playing. Hey, Phil streams on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So this must not be him. So I guess we can let Tyrell's might drop. Science. Interested in becoming a gamer eventually? Well, I mean, of course. She wants to make YouTube videos and stuff, of course. I'm like, okay, well, I'll show you how to do it, and maybe I'll even help you and stuff. Like, oh, let's see what these roll. Like, what's your idea for the channel gonna be? You're gonna play video games, but like, how are you gonna make the videos? Like, what are they gonna be about? Oh, 40 MF chance guards. Perfect. Well, they're 29s. Close to perfect. Anyways. 40s though. 40s are cool. Well, hang on to that. I think I have perfect chance guards already. They're common enough, so. But yeah, of course she wants to be a video game streamer, but she doesn't know what's the channel going to be called. What's it really going to be about? Like, yeah, video games, but what about the video games? So, I don't know. But every kid wants to be a YouTuber, right? Except the stepson. He wants nothing to do with it. Block said the coaches used to make us run laps for not paying attention. Yeah, well, she is 7, so I don't know about running laps at 7, but I'm picking up slinging down. What's the roll? MF roll on chance guards? It goes up to 40. It's like 20. Is it 25 to 40? It might be 20 to 40. I can't remember for sure, but it goes up to 40. I think the defense rolls to 30. So yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what she wants, what she would want to play, to be honest, either. I mean, obviously something dumb, but Roblox all the time, says her Optimus. Yeah, I don't let her play Roblox. She's probably old enough now, but she hasn't asked about it again, so I just didn't. When she was like 4, she wanted to play Roblox, and 5, and then I like, oh, that's a rare one right there. What's this belt too? I'm just gonna identify this belt. I don't remember what this is. Oh yeah. Yeah. But so a rare one, not really used a lot though. Griswold's Valor. Elite base set item. Ooh. I don't remember how any of that rolls, but I found quite a few of those at this point in my career here. But oh yeah. So she was like 5, and like every game was just, I don't know. I not something I wanted a 5-year-old to be playing, pretty much. And I was like, nope, I don't think so. All my friends play. Ah. Like, well, you're not playing this, okay? I think I told her when she turned 8 she could play it, but I'm not gonna remind her of that because I don't really care if she plays Roblox. No skin off my back if she doesn't. Wants to play dress up. Yeah, I mean, totally she wants to do that, of course. Oh, I didn't see that from a minute. Loligan up from a minute ago says you probably get the Tyrell's might off stream. Maybe. I've thought about that before when I'm like running around, like messing around every once in a while. It's not often, but I was like, great, watch this. I'm gonna find Tyrell's might. Have her play D2. She is so uninterested in Diablo 2. It's too scary, she says. I don't know. Slaying demons, scary. Apparently games like Roblox, when you run around like killing people, that's perfectly fine, but like not scary, but not. I don't know. Robux is annoying. Yeah, I would definitely have it set up so there would be absolutely no money. You could not buy anything on there. That would definitely be set up in that manner. If you couldn't set it up to like completely disable like monetization like that, she's never playing it. I'd have to look into it again, but yeah, if you can't disable the monetization, she'll never play it. Nope, nope, nope. Difference in graphics, the Roblox and D2 are. Yeah, I mean it's true, but like it's not even that. If she walks out of town, she's like, "Oh my gosh, are these bad guys?" And like I don't want to play. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, kid." The one day I told her, I'm like, "I'm not gonna make you dinner unless you fight at least one monster. You have to take out at least one monster. I'm not gonna make you dinner." Face your fears. In-game monetization, the future of gaming? Kinda, yeah, but I mean, not for, I'm not giving my 6-year-old access to my credit card and sending her out on a game, you know? She just won't play games then. It's no big deal to me. I'll be fine. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Missed that chest like 9 times. Slaying for supper, exactly. Yoshi becomes a member. Didn't even pop up yet. How'd that come in so fast on the notification? Crazy. There it is. Oh, you're re-upping your Slayership. There you go. Thank you so much, Yoshi, for the Slayership. Ooh. What a Slayer. Rob saying, friends' kids was big in the video games, then all he cares about is basketball and moving out soon. Yeah. That's kind of, I don't know about that, but I was always into gaming too, but I played football, basketball, baseball. I played football, basketball, baseball every year from 7th grade on, you know, and, with baseball, there was school baseball and the summer baseball league, so it was like year-round sports all the time. So yeah, it's not like you play a video game, you're just like dunzo in life or anything like that. But also, my parents didn't have to worry about their credit cards getting maxed out from a video game, so. Or like, that's one of the main, I don't know about the main reason, but one of the reasons I didn't want her to play Roblox and stuff with all these games about just like killing each other and stuff. And like, I didn't want her to be talking about that kind of stuff at school nowadays, because I have no idea like how much trouble you could get in. Like, and I don't know what games. Oh. See, now it's rare for it to even get 2 sockets, right? 2 to Amazon, walk, run. And that's about it. If it had more stuff on there, this would be like, I would be like, ah! But, I mean, it's close. It's so close. I don't think that's enough, though. It's unfortunate. But I'm going to note it and keep it because it's so uncommon to even get something that good. So close. Oops. I almost hit the transmute button on accident. What if I hit transmute with this right here and it was like some hidden recipe on accident? Phil the Sportsman, you played badminton, huh? Yeah, I mean, that's good. You know, activity, that's good for you. I used to dabble in the badminton once in a while. Yeah, Yoshi down here said, had to renew my Slayership 2 months. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes it does that. It says Slayership and then it'll say how many months like that. Not sure why, but yeah, thank you so much, Yoshi, for the 2 months of Slayership. Legend. Transmutes into a Griffin's. Yeah, something like that happened. Be crazy. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it was the Amazon with the walk run, because that's Amazon's one that you want walk run on, right? I believe so. But yeah, the other stuff is kind of like, I mean, I think meh would be an understatement. It's just pointless. It's pretty much unfortunate. Yeah, well, can't win them all. Talking about GTA. Oh, what I was saying about Roblox is I don't know how it is nowadays. Like, I don't want her to get in trouble talking about the wrong thing in school, and then, you know, people lose their minds, and not lose their minds, but get overly, you know what I'm saying. That was one concern, I should say. One concern. Go player 7. No. That's not a great idea for most builds for most people, really. Player 7, 8. Unless you have one of the 5 most powerful builds in the game, player 7 or 8 is like a trap. So, in my opinion.
What is Slayership? How to get?
Stacks. Thank you so much for the. Not even a Slayership. No. Legendary Slayership. Thank you so much, G-Stacks. Yeah, 37 months. 37 months. Crazy. Alex Beardo, what's going on? Welcome in. Psychonauts, what's going on? I said found his mage fist he needed for his sorceress. Also dropped a burr too, huh? Which one were you more excited about? The mage fist or the burr rune? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that burr rune was hype. Oops. We'll get him next time. Gotcha, Beardo. Picking up, you're laying down. Welcome in. Psychonet. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to remember to hit the stash next time, huh? With the cube, the little old cube. Oh, Grand Charm. Almost didn't see it. Seen that right before I teleported away. We got no room. We'll be all right. G-Stack says 37 months, that's his age. Just a young whippersnapper, right? Right, Mark? Yeah, exactly. Just G-Stack's just a wee little one. Put you over here. Unfortunate. Yoshi said he was hanging out waiting for a free membership, but it was never going to happen. Well, it would eventually one day, maybe. Either way, thank you for the Slayer ship, Yoshi. $40.15s and it would be cool. Yeah, I mean, kinda, I guess, but it's not. I don't think it's good enough to warrant use of 40.15s. Hypothetically, in a situation where I had 40.15s, so. Or I would ever play a build that would need 40.15s in an Amazon. I would never really do a physical boa multi-shotter, I guess. Strafer might use that, I guess. I don't know. Not any builds. Those aren't builds that I really like that much. Mark says got to go do yard work, I believe. All right, peace out. Speaking of, I was supposed to do a little yard work today, but I didn't. Speaking of yard work, I have a friggin' bumblebee nest, I think, in my front yard. Like, they just like burrow straight into the ground. There's all these bumblebees, they fly up, land on the grass, and they crawl down in the grass and just disappear forever. Like, and then you see one like come up like 10 minutes later and it's like flies away. Oh man. I went out there to spray and I think the one seen me or like smelled me or something. It was like getting ready to land, go down, and I was like creeping up a little bit, and then it started flying up higher, and it was like spiraling, circling out from its nest a little bit wider every like circle. It would circle its nest, and I was like, uh-oh, he like smelled me or something, but he doesn't know where I am. He's trying to track down the danger thing to protect the nest. So I was like, I'm out of here. And then another one came back at the same time when it was circling, trying to catch me. And then one climbed up out of the ground. I was like, all right, I'm out of here. Or no, I ran away for a second. I came back and they were all gone. And then, oh no, they were flying super close to the nest. That's what it was. And then they all landed on the grass and they kind of climbed down like near the hole, but they were all like kind of spread out and I couldn't tell exactly where the hole was. So I just like sprayed my grass with like this super powerful like industrial bug killer stuff that I got. So it'll probably be a giant dead patch of grass, but let's see what happens. Let's see. Gokzik said better to go with a blue 3-socketed 30 walk run. Yeah, I mean, these are kind of like first world like JSP problems right here, right? Like, technically, if you're in this situation, you might be right, probably right, I suppose, but I don't think I would do either one. So just start your sprinkler for a couple hours of yard work. Yeah, no, actually what I need to do is I need to spray some like weed control stuff on my lawn. I should have done it like a month ago and I didn't do it, and now there's like crabgrass all over the place. I put stuff down in the spring, and then I put, you can put 2 applications of this like weed prevention stuff down in the spring, and I did, but then I think I should have put down another application of like some summer lawn stuff, but I didn't. But I meant to spray this this stuff called tenacity that doesn't kill your grass at all, but you can spray it anywhere and it'll kill like every weed that there is. Pretty crazy stuff, but I gotta get on that. The only thing is now is if I spray it, the crabgrass is big enough that what it does is it turns all the weeds, their leaves and stuff, all just turn white. It somehow causes plants to their chlorophyll in their leaves to go away somehow. I'm not really sure how it does it, obviously. Like, I'm not a scientist. So their leaves all turn white and then they die because they just starve to death, essentially, because chlorophyll's what, part in the leaf that they use to make food. So yeah, when everything does that, it all turns white. Like all these weeds turn white. So no, it works for crabgrass too, Carrot. The cool thing too is this tenacity stuff. It doesn't affect the grass growing at all. You can literally put grass seed down and then spray this tenacity over it, and the grass seed will grow, and the grass will all be fine, and the weeds will all be dead. Like any weeds will die. It's crazy. Bib. Nice one, huh? Mystic said, got his expensive necro summon necro going today. Might, conviction, fanaticism, thorns, meditation. Rocking the Centuple aura summon druid, or summon necro, I mean. There you go. Yeah, summon necro is pretty swicked, that's for sure. If you do that, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Not that I won't have any lawn. I do have some good grass, but I have way more crabgrass mixed in there than I really feel like I should, considering the stuff I put down earlier in the year. But I need to maybe, I don't know, we'll see what, no, I'm not gonna have time tonight with baseball and stuff. Maybe tomorrow I'll get out there and get it mixed up. And the thing is, it comes in this super concentrate and you have to mix it yourself, and I got a spray bottle. I hate doing that stuff. The one time I measured it wrong because, you know, they do stuff in milliliters, and then but this is in gallons, and you got to like convert it, and it's so annoying. I hate converting that stuff. But then the first time I did it, I mixed it wrong, and I like killed a bunch of my grass pretty much. It didn't die, but it like almost killed my grass. It all turned like, not all turned white, but there was like, it turned like half white, and it almost all died pretty much. This close. Orange, welcome in. So you've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching the vids. Thanks for hopping in the stream. Marty yo! All good here, man. Hopefully all good with you as well. Forgot this song was in this playlist. Wait a second. Let me check this. Is it playing the right playlist? No, it didn't. It just jumped off. Son of a... Sorry, hold up. I'm about to get almost... I'm like two millimeters away from getting copyright hit here, so... Oh, I didn't even look at what song it was, and we jumped right to it, fellas. No, it wasn't a crash. For some reason, every once in a while, I'll put on one of my playlists, and then for some reason, it'll just jump to playing like a random YouTube video out of nowhere, and I have no idea why. And that's what it did. Luckily, it jumped to playing another song by the person I was listening to. That was one that I could listen to on stream without getting copyright hit. But I was like, wait a second, I haven't heard this song in a while because it's not on these. Oh no, and I just realized it wasn't on these playlists. So. Yoshi, Friday pre-game stream? What, let's see, Friday. What game is Friday? I don't remember what game is Friday. Marty says, yeah, just working to pay the man. There you go. Thursday stream, weird day, right? Yeah, just decided to switch it up, John. No big deal, am I right? Van Doom says, cheers, mate. Welcome in. Listen to 5 second of copyright music, insta-ban. Yeah, no, it's not quite that, but yeah, if you do it too much, you could get in trouble. Nowadays, you don't really get in trouble too much for that. They just take your revenue. They take your money. Like if you'd make any money. Not that my ad revenue is like anything on stream almost, because like on YouTube I have the one pre-roll ad that is a lot of times skippable usually. And a lot of people have like ad blockers and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, if it plays a copyright song, it's like, oh, ooh, like I made $2.11 on ads for this stream. Thanks. Like, oh no, you know, it's not that big a deal. Havoc, welcome in. Yo, 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 Slayers, he says. I got the right weapon up. I was starting to think there I had my cult arms out, which is always a problem. Always a problem. The sweet PC bros money. No, they don't get that part. They don't get that part. Carrot saying his Singer Barb can't clear Hell Cows, takes forever. Yeah, Singer Barb is not going to be really like a cow killer. That's not what it's for. Really, for the Singer Barb, you're going to want to do the Pits, Pindle, maybe like Eldritch and Shank, maybe. You can do Trav depending on what gear you want to get to put on it, like stuff like that. You're not going to be like clearing Chaos and clearing like players 8 cows and things like that. You're not going to want to do that. It's pretty much just a player's 1 type of build for, you know, yeah. A lot of people's trap. Yeah. How's MFing going? It's going. Been a little bit slow on this build. It's you know, it's just not a Nova Sorceress. It's not a Hammerden, so it's going to naturally be a little bit slower. So, was it Twitch or YouTube that considered banning the third-party sponsors? That was Twitch. Yeah, that was Twitch. They considered it. I don't know how much they considered it. I do remember hearing about that a little bit. I don't know the full details, but if they did do that, I mean, maybe death of the platform would be too extreme, but like, geez, that would be crazy. But yeah, it is one of those things where if you got a stream sponsor, you obviously aren't going to run ads for other companies when you have a stream sponsor. Like, you know, when you're getting $250,000 a month from a stream sponsor because you're a huge streamer, you're not going to be running ads on your stream too, right? So that just means that Twitch is fronting of the money to run your stream for free, you know, kind of like Asmongold does, right? Saffron saying that what it was is that the sponsors would have to register to Amazon and pay money to Amazon to sponsor your streams or whatever. Gotcha. Another hurdle to jump over for sponsor stuff, and yeah. And the thing is too, if I remember correctly, maybe I could be remembering wrong, but this is probably how they worded it. They probably worded it as, oh, we're going to make it easier for people to find sponsors. We'll have sponsors register with us and blah, 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 and then you can get your cut. But really what they didn't tell you is sponsors had to register with them. You know, it was mandatory. I'm sure that's how it went. I don't know for sure, but... yeah, Saffron says that's exactly how it was. Yeah, that's what I figured. Fred says farming bone ash is good with a singer. Oh yeah. Oop. Good old bone ash farming, huh? Uh-oh, hold up. Oh, I forgot to take my allergy medication today. Forgive me. All right, we'll be better in like 10 minutes. Yeah, whatever the spray stuff is my wife buys. Bone ash farming, let's go! Doing drugs on screen. Technically, true story. I mean, really, if I was drinking a beer, I'd be doing drugs on stream. D2R farming days are the best. No doubt, no doubt. Love D2. Pollen bad this year? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that stuff, I guess. What is bad all the time is sitting in my basement playing video games. Bad for my allergies, I mean. I'm sure it's dusty down here, like an unfinished basement, like cinder block walls. You can only get it so clean, you know? And it's, let's see, 40. So my house is 60 something years old, I think. So yeah. Flonase is the stuff, yeah. It's like knockoff Flonase, which is fine. I mean, it's the same thing, right? You know, it's like saying you don't have like name brand salt. It's like it's salt, like it's all the same. Brad, yo, this is Players 3. This is Players 3 difficulty. Darn. It got another roll on it too. It got the deflecting, but it rolled with Jade. Nick's office upstairs, move family in the basement. Yeah, probably. Whenever that stepson moves out, then I can have an upstairs office. Now, judging by what the house across the street from me sold for, I think I'm gonna finish the basement sometime as soon as I can get my hands on some money. Also, it would take me like, it's gonna take me like 5 months to do it if I do it myself, so I gotta decide how that's gonna work out. The house across the street from me is the same size as mine, but it has a partially finished basement. So not even the entire basement, partially finished. It sold for double what I paid for my house. And then the people who bought it gutted the entire house. They ripped out all the carpet that was in it. They redid two of the bathrooms that are in it, which there's only gonna be two. There's like a 1.5 baths. They gutted them both and redid it. Seen the toilet sitting out by the garbage and stuff. So like, I'm like, okay, so you're telling me I could just finish 3/4 of my basement and my house would be worth double what I paid for it? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Like put like, I don't know how much it would cost, but it wouldn't cost $100,000 to partially finish a basement. I can tell you that much. Only 2 baths. Yeah, man, I got a little old house. It's 1.5 baths. So yeah. AKA, there's like a closet with a toilet in it, essentially. Thomas, you bought it in 21, you say, and it's up 100K. Impressive. Impressive. Yeah, I got a little old cheap house, so. Ooh, gold wrap. Saffron says in Europe, no one has more than 1 bathroom. That stinks. How would you live with only having 1 toilet in your house? That'd be miserable. It's bad enough having 1.5. I guess I kind of I shouldn't like. I guess it kind of makes sense that is true, but it still would suck. Like in Europe, a lot of places I hear, like they don't have any air conditioning. So it's like 95 degrees out and they just don't have air conditioning and stuff. Outhouses, there you go. Home prices don't make sense, Etiquette says. Yeah, I mean, kinda. Supply and demand is what it is. What it is. People want houses and there aren't really enough of them, I guess, huh? Oh, I got you, Saffron. Yeah, so that's what you mean. Most people, they'll have like 1.5. Well, that's what we call it in the United States, anyways. If it's like a tiny room with just a toilet, they say it's a half bath. Is what they call it. Maybe it's just a cultural thing that we have different names. Is where the confusion was there. Dang it! Wouldn't that have been sick if the clip for the video would have been us talking about toilets? If that was Tyro's Might. Godly sacred armor. Let's go. Yeah, Mystic. Slaying demons and renovating basements. Yeah, finishing the basement would be so cool, but I also dread doing things like that. Reddit. Optimus saying here in Norway it's pretty common not to have air conditioning. Yeah, I mean it depends how far north you are, I guess, but Norway is generally, I don't know parallel wise compared to Michigan how, I think Norway is further north, like even like the southern part of Norway, to be honest. I think it's kind of, I can't remember for sure, I have to look it up, but from what I remember, I think Michigan is kind of like parallelish to like Germany and stuff where I'm at, so. Saunas in Norway. Yeah, that is true. Those countries up there, I had heard that or whatever. My brother's house when he bought it had a sauna in it. And he ripped that thing out instantly. Instantly. Like, we're never gonna use this. What do you get this out of here? Impressive, Aaron. Impressive. Sounds like a giant home there. Optimus saying the southern part of Norway is north of Canada. Is north of like the southern part of Canada, I'm guessing you're saying? Well, technically, I live north of Canada. Technically. Yoshi's going to Mexico tonight. Okay, all right. Enjoy. Mexico. Never been anywhere in Mexico before. Really leaving the country, I've only ever been to Canada, so. Carrot says Paris is the same latitude as Seattle? Guess I never thought about that. John saying because of the currents. Okay, that kind of Atlantic currents warm the water, so Europe is warmer at the same latitude. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Because actually, I remember back during what they would call the quote-unquote like mini ice age in Europe, which was you know, when like the bubonic, the Black Death and all that stuff, they think that there was a large slew of like cold water that dumped into the Atlantic, and it like stalled out the currents and stuff for a few years. And that was like this whole like mini ice age stuff. So yeah, that does kind of make sense. Where was the... Just checking what do we got next. Neolithic. So technically, if I want to do Neolithic, I could spam Pindle, huh? After this one. Immune to cold, bro. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if I'll do it yet. We'll do it for a little bit, see what's up. A meteorite dropping into the Atlantic. The theory that I had heard, Saffron, was there was actually a giant... It was part of the last, like, remnants of the glaciers retreating. And because this would have been like 1,000 years ago, right? So there was like a giant ice dam with a freshwater lake behind it, and the dam busted loose essentially, and like an entire lake, like the size of like one of the Great Lakes, dumped into the ocean all at once. And the change in salinity, like the fresh water diluted out the salt water, and the change in salinity changed the way that the currents worked. And yeah, because they ended up finding like there's a graveyard of like thousands of like woolly mammoths and all the giant sloths and stuff. Like an entire state worth of animals all got washed out into the ocean, like in this one spot. But this was a while ago. I don't know how guaranteed this theory was that they had. You know what I mean? So. What did I not hit right? Pet cemetery, exactly. Science is cool, kinda. Had to be a lot of fresh water. Yeah, that's just, you know, what I heard on a show. It was a theory. I don't think there's any way to for sure prove it, but yeah, that was the theory that they had, right? Yeah, it was like what they said it would have, you know, their calculations, blah blah blah, scientific-y talk. It was the equivalent of like one of the Great Lakes dumping into the ocean all at once. Like all in the same area, like boom. So what time we got a few more minutes here. I don't know, maybe I'll go do one more little run here before I one more pit run. Raced, welcome in. Got you with a little surprise Thursday stream, huh? Oop. Smulp says, yo, no notification gang this time. What's going on, Smulps? Yeah, I don't know, YouTube just doesn't like to notify people when I go live anymore. I don't know why it is the way that it is, but welcome in. No problem at all. Constantly 50 degrees where you live at, per Optimus. Chug a potion real quick. Huh. different. I've never heard of a place that was 50 year round. I mean, if you live in like Southern California, it's like 75 to 80 year round. Or if you live like in Hawaii, it's 75 every day forever. Never heard of 50 all the time, but man, to be honest, speaking of weathers, Hawaii weather is just crazy. 75 sunny every day. Never rains. Rains like 3 days a year. If you live on the correct side of the island or whatever. One side of the island's rains 250 days out of the year. The other side rains like 3 days a year. Similar to the Canaries. That would make sense, I guess. Yeah, it's something about the way the islands, the winds go over the, you know, volcanoes or over the mountains and stuff, and that causes all the rain to drop on one side of the island and none on the other. And the clouds like part around it, and it never rains on the other side. It's just sunny all the time. Fred said, definitely not 75 year-round in Southern California. That's what I hear. 75 and sunny all the time. That's what they tell me. I've never been there. What does Google say? Is it 75 and sunny all the time in Southern California? 5 places where it's 75 and sunny all the time. Ojaya, California. 30 miles south of Santa Barbara. The winter and summer temperatures are on average 15 degrees different. Yeah, it's probably talking about averages too. Like it's probably 75 and sunny is like the average, and it's probably a tight average. But there's going to be days outside where some days it'll hit 100, some days it'll hit like 50. That's probably like the things that I'm hearing or whatever. It's the averages, huh? Yeah, I was just reading the thing when it was saying that sometimes it gets up to like 100, sometimes it gets down to like 50. But I don't know what you call it, like the median or whatever. Those ones are kind of more out of the ordinary or whatever. It was on Google, so you know it's right, okay? It's science. If it's on the internet, it's true. So, I mean, what are you gonna say? Proven wrong, Fred. Boom. I'm an internet detective. Pushing my glasses up. I did my own research. Oop, I didn't even see. Okay, I wasn't even looking there. Taxca says grandmother lives there in that city that it looked up for whatever reason as being one of the most consistent 75 and sunny places. Nice. Yak says it's been over 100 every day where you live for the past month. Yeah, there's definitely places like that. Oops, I just clicked on the wrong one on accident. Yeah, glad I don't live somewhere like that. It was like 95 or hotter for like a week or two straight here in Michigan at one point. Like just a hot wave or whatever, heat wave, hot wave. That's what it's called, right? Just devastating. Air conditioning just ripping non-stop. I'm sitting down here streaming with a hoodie and sweatpants on because I'm so cold. I go upstairs and I'm like, I'm gonna go for a walk to like heat up so I can like feel my fingers again. Crazy. Ray said it's coldest where he's at -10. Yeah, I would say once every few years it gets that cold in Michigan one day. Like, or sometimes for a little bit, but no, it doesn't even get that cold every year for Michigan, but Detective Phil, Sportsman Phil. It's a little bit of everything. I'm an online detective. I do my own research. Walks to heat up are underrated. Yeah, just to kind of go out and get in the sun, pretty much. It's not even like the motion to warm me up or something. It's just to get out into the warmer air and the sun. What? I guess if I was close enough, this should have been killing him as I was waiting here. Future Phil, there you go. Trash welcome in, yo yo yo. Yo, Sasquatch, welcome in, you Slayer. Yeah, we'll just do this. This seems easy peasy for me. Terrorized. Yep, we got terrorized. Spam this at a so-so pace, whatever. I like it, I like it. Am I going to see Deadpool? I haven't seen the other ones, so probably not. My buddy, a lot of you guys know Carl. My friend Carl, who does some YouTube videos and stuff too. He is obsessed with Deadpool, just obsessed. They bought tickets to like the first show the day it opened. Him and his girlfriend went back and rewatched all the Deadpools like the day before. So he was going to like, I don't know, maybe it premiered the night before or something, I don't know, but he was I know he had tickets to like a 9:30 a.m. show or something like that, something ridiculous like that. I've seen one of them, but I don't remember which one it was. I think I seen the first one, but it was so long ago I can't remember, so it had to be today. Yeah, okay, well it was today then. It was like a 9:30 or 10 a.m. showing of Deadpool or something like that, so look at something real quick. Jeez, he's not a fan of Ryan Reynolds. I don't know. I always kind of like Ryan Reynolds. I don't know about so much lately. I mean, he's kind of done like more Netflix stuff, to be honest. But then obviously he has Deadpool. But I mean, I thought he was funny back when he did like the Van Wilder type stuff. Back in those days. 38. A little gold fine, a little defense to help you out. It's an okay one. Maybe I'll throw that over. Maybe I'll throw that over. I thought about doing some kind of goofy one day or something where I would just like spam farm gold from Trav and then like try to gamble Tyro's mites. Thought about doing that one day, but waiting. There you go. Yeah. That's another one I was thinking of. The waiting days. Yeah. John Q. Fire Druid, have you made a build video for it? I would imagine I've done a build for it. I have played it. It's not really my favorite. It was interesting when it first came out because it was like different, I guess, essentially. But it's probably my least favorite of the Druids, to be honest. Probably my least favorite. Kirk Lazarus. I don't know who that is, Jeezy, so never heard the name before. Good old Canadian voice is trash. The selling point for you, huh? Waiting was a great movie, though. Good old Waiting. Whatever happened to Jake Long? Whatever happened to him? He, like, aged out of, like, his character type, essentially, I think. Like, his stereotypical character he played was, like, he just doesn't look that age anymore, so he's like, boop, done. Didn't he do Mac commercials? Are you talking about this Kirk guy? Or are you talking about Jake Long? Tusk, which is a weird movie. Yeah, he was in Jeepers Creepers. He was in some other stuff too. He actually was like the lead in a movie with I don't remember what it was called, where he was in college and it was like some shenanigans going on and stuff. I don't remember, but he was in a movie with oh no, I forget his name now. One of the guys from Superbad. I forget. Cool story, Phil. But yeah, accepted. Sasquatch got me. Exactly. Yeah, Yak's got me too over here. Not Michael Cera, but the other guy. I can't remember his name now. But anyways, yeah. Michael Cera was another one that kind of like, he essentially aged out of his like stereotyped characters thing, you know what I mean? He was like that quirky like teenager or low 20s type of guy, and then he just like, he was like just too old and didn't look like a kid anymore, and he couldn't play the character anymore and just was like gone. Small says Blake Lively was in that. Interesting. Wouldn't remember that, I guess. Nice. Long was in Mac commercials. Kirk Lazarus was the best Australian actor of all time, says Jay-Z. Alright, I have to take your word on that. A bunch of people said Kirk Lazarus was a made-up character, so I'm not sure what's going on. Not sure what's going on. Had some good luck. Commander, what's going on? Good luck, huh? Like to hear that. 340 plus res pally shields. 3-socketed for a dream. First one, he had a 45 res. Nice. Congrats on that. What's going on over here? Kirk Lazarus was a dude played by Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about now. Skriddle said that's weird. He was unsubscribed. I've heard of that happening to people. I don't know what's up with YouTube. I've heard stories, people, they'll hop in, they're like, what the heck? I haven't seen your videos. I thought you stopped making videos like a year ago. And I'm like, nope, I've been making 3 or 4 videos a week, or 5 sometimes even, for the last year. They're like, what the heck? YouTube unsubscribed me and turned off my notifications. What the heck? Like, thanks, YouTube. I don't know why it happens. I'm not sure, but welcome back, I suppose. Big Diablo trying to keep Phil down, right? Big Diablo. Big D. Diablo himself coming back to spoil my channel. That sounds like something Diablo would do. He is evil after all. YouTube only wants D4 videos. Boy, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, these people have been watching way too much D2 stuff. Unsub, subscribe up to D4 channels. Never know. Never know, huh? Yeah, YouTube, like, we have this partnership with Microsoft. And if these middle-aged dudes keep playing the same game forever, we're not gonna make any more money. Hey, I'm just getting my money's worth on this game, right? Just getting my money's worth. It's just like golf, right? Can you believe in golf people try to take as few shots as possible? That's just irresponsible with your money. Really, the more shots you take, the more value you get out of your golf round. Same thing with bowling. If you get a strike on the first throw, you only get half as many throws for the same amount of money. Oh my gosh, what are these dudes thinking? They just get a strike every time? Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. "45 life pally combat!" Oh. Easy on the middle-aged. Well, it depends how long you're gonna live, huh? So. You're 40, you're gonna live to 80. I mean, where's the middle at, you know? I don't know. Frugal Phil facts. True story. Yep. Bull's bad on purpose to get his money's worth. Grand Matron or Shadowbow for Faith Merc. You're gonna have to take someone else's advice on that, Lewis. So I don't really ever use that one, so I'm not really 100% sure, but if I had to guess, I would say the Grand Matron, but it would just be a guess for me. So Sloth says the Matron, so I would just go with that since it's like what I thought and it's somebody else said it. So best I can give you. Optimus said, hadn't tried D4 yet. Started to play D2R 20 years ago while I loved the game. Yeah, D4 is okay. I mean, it's an okay game. For me personally, I don't know if D4 could have really done anything. I'm probably turning into so much anti-change guy that I just don't want to play a new game pretty much. Maybe I can't even be, what do you call it? Unbiased enough. Let's see, Frosty said just got first win force in D4. What a disappointment. Yeah, it's just like a common item, isn't it? I know I found one too, or I found several of them actually. I thought it was cool when I found the first one, and then I was like, oh, I found another one the next day. And then the next day after that, I found another one. Just from like regular monsters, not from the Uber elites and stuff like that or whatever, but Uber, whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Jeezy says I'm the guy screaming at the clouds. No, I'm just the guy that goes, I don't want to do that, and I want to do this, so I'm going to do the thing I want to do, not the thing I don't want to do. Are traps good in hell? Yeah, they're not bad. Lightning Trap Assassin is pretty dang good. You can really get after it with that. So Saffron says D4 waiting room for PoE too. Yeah, it depends on the person. That's how you feel about it though, right? Big PoE fan. One I never really got into. It just sounded so complicated. I was like, I don't have like 5 weeks to learn how to play this game. So Death Sentry nerfed again. Not that I'm really aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Lightning Trap Assassin with the Death Sentry. You throw down one of those. Throw 4 lightning traps and a Death Sentry. Usually in the opposite order, I guess. But or no. You throw 4 in one. Anyways, it works. It's real good. So real good. Crowman over on Twitch talking about the Grand Matron for a faith for your actual mercenary. He said he did his Grand Matron as well. So Jewel Ring, couple things maybe we could get lucky. Nope. Next one. No. PD2 hasn't launched. PoE 2. Yeah. Well, I was talking about Path of Exile, Saffron. I get what you're saying, but I meant I never tried Path of Exile because I heard how ridiculously complicated it is. How for like a normal person you pretty much can't play it yourself. You pretty much have to like look up spreadsheets and stuff and like follow like a 1-hour YouTube build guide on how to put your character together. I mean, obviously you can play it yourself. I already know what's coming there, but like, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Trash says definitely old Phil talking, don't like change. It's not that I don't like change, I just don't have time to learn all this stuff again. I don't have time to learn a bazillion different things again, you know, like I got baseball practice and, you know, dance camp was Monday, and then I got bowling Wednesday, and I got to work, you know, and you're picking up what I'm laying down. Guess I could take time to learn all this stuff, but yeah. Not going to be complicated right off the bat, Saffron says. That's what he thinks about PoE 2. Yeah, I guess I had heard something like that from some video I had watched in the past, that for Path of Exile they just keep adding and adding and adding, and it's like more and more and more and more, so it ended up like just being ginormously huge amounts of stuff to like learn and memorize. So maybe you could be right there. Crowman, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to be honest. You say the biggest thing is the fanaticism, or who cares about the increased attack speed? I would say probably, since you're probably using that just mainly for the aura, usually for yourself. Your mercenary usually you don't. I mean, I don't usually care too much about how much damage a mercenary is doing, but to a point I do a little bit, but not a lot. But good old Falrune, of course, I don't pick those up anymore because I'm a beast. Mystic saying D2R my comfort zone. Exactly. Sloth says D4 a lost cause. Yeah, but I don't know about lost cause. Like I said, I don't think D4 is a terrible game. I just don't like it that much. I don't think it's terrible. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Redoing all the D4 unique Saffron setup here a minute ago. Yeah, I don't even remember. I haven't been following the D4 stuff. Like, I literally have not been paying attention to it at all. So I'll play it when it comes out. just because, but I don't know. I'll have to do some reading the day before or something. Frosty said they nerfed D4 again, or nerfed Barb in D4 again, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, it seems like no matter what they do, it's always OP, so we'll see what happens with it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I did Barb last season, and everything except for like anywhere you're clearing just like mobs of monsters, I would just stand in the middle of the screen just clicking, click 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 click, and everything on the screen would just nuke. I would literally, those what were those called, those like grand matrons where you'd summon them, like people would summon that, or me and a giant group of people would summon that, and I'd just be spamming. I'd click 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 in the middle, and because I found Tyrell's Might and the way the damage added and stuff, it just nukes the entire screen, and everyone's running around. They can't even hit anything. Nobody could even attack a monster because I was killing everything before they could even like do anything, before they could even attack a monster. So, you know, you can't really have that. But somehow with the Barb, it's always like that because of their extra items, you know, extra power. So let's see. George said he doesn't play D4, 3, or PoE, but he says when he watches people play it, they look similar. Yeah, I kind of tried to, I guess you could say I kind of tried to talk myself out of it when it first came out, but I mean, D4 has better graphics, obviously. I don't think it really looks like D3, but it looks more like D3 than like D2, I think. It's definitely better graphics and doesn't have the exact same look, but I guess I get kind of the similarity or whatever. Mystic saying everyone would come back to D2R after getting to 100 the next season. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. That was one thing too, like I got to level 100 without trying in like a week. Not even a week. Wasn't it like 4 days? I don't know. It seemed a little bit like getting to 100 was just pointless, trivial. Like, not that I like leveling anyways, but you know. Can rare javelin spawn 640? No. I think yellows can be 540s. Viv says 440s, but I'm pretty sure it's 540s. I think you can get 2 to Amazon skills or 2 to javelin and spear skills with 40 increased attack speed, but they can't get the 6. I'm pretty sure they can get 2 to Amazon skills with, but yeah. Are they non-Zon magic jabs that give 6? No, it's only the ones that look like Titans. So the Javelin class-specific ones. Elf, what's going on? Yeah, fellas, YouTubers, make sure you hit that like button for me, everyone on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, don't worry about it. Or you could hop over to YouTube and hit the like button if you wanted to. That'd be pretty sick. We are at 64 likes. 64 likes. LaCruz says doesn't understand why people use any basis for their Act 1 Mercenaries Faith if it doesn't get the +3 to skills. I think people would just go with a faster attack speed. Let's see. If you get more attacks off. I don't use the Act 1 Mercenary, so can't say for sure, but it's going to be because of attack speed, so. Frosty, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy YouTube how much YouTube's been crushing me with, there's only 67, not even, usually I would stream to YouTube for like 100, 150 people, but for whatever reason right now, the YouTube algorithm is like really down on D2R content, I believe right now. Only 67 people, and all these people are hopping in the stream like, hey, why am I unsubscribed? Why is it not showing me your live stream? Very strange. I don't know why YouTube intentionally tries to hurt people like that, but... Francisco, true story. True story, I agree. But no problem. We're hanging out with the real Slayers anyways, no matter what. We're hanging out with the real Slayers anyways. Oh, y'all. Commander's rocking the same haircut. Nice. Great choice. Pro tips for sunburn? Don't get it. Don't get a sunburn. Wear a hat. Hat and sunscreen is all I can tell you. Biff saying the new class is going to be busted. Rod Ferguson even said it. I wouldn't be surprised with that. Like they intentionally overtune the new class so like everybody plays it, pretty much. I could see that. Yeah, I know Llama's streaming at the same time. Llama and Kano are both on, but yeah, we're streaming at the same time a lot because they stream like 8 hours a day, so you know. They stream like 8 hours a day every day. So it is what it is. Yeah, never go outside, Optimus says. That'll work too. Electro saying felt like slaying some D3 demons. Might as well see if Phil's playing. There you go. Speaking of that, I should. That's what I've been talking about doing, playing some Diablo 3, and since I haven't touched it since the game launched. Oh, I don't have my Hurricane on. Hurricane Druid, no Hurricane active. Good job, Phil. Good job, Phil. 6 NATO. Next time. We'll get it next time. Overtune the nerf in the first week. Pretty much, probably, right? Okay, so Commander up here saying it almost only makes sense to use Amazon bow on your Act 1 mercenary. Gotcha. Do they have... Oh, hold up. Hold up! Guaranteed SOJ. Right after IDing that. Boom! Oh. Does it... Yeah, I don't know. Do they have the fastest attack speed or something on the Grand Matron bow? They might. They very well might, actually, but... Like, I don't know why the skills would really help out your Act 1 Mercenary that much anyways. Like, I know it would technically give her a little bit more base damage or whatever, but... Bill play Season 69 of Diablo 3. Maybe. Oh! Unfortunate. Tutor Paladin with Mana Leech. No. So close. Yeah, I know they improve her skills there, Saffron, but what are her skills really do to help you that more skills is going to really matter? Like her inner sight that she casts or whatever? Like, I don't know. Just don't know. Mystic, yo! Thank you for the 100... Oh, I forgot again. Some kind of rupees. Thank you for the 100 rupees, Mystic Chaos. Ooh. All right.
Mystic Chaos donated 100 rupees through Super Chat. Let's try AI again. Keep playing scientist.
Oh, a little more. Oh,
streamer,
sorry.
Detective, singer, sportsman Phil.
Oh, you got cut off. It was too long. Appreciate you, Mystic. Exploding arrow. Okay, yeah. Her, yeah, every other or every third shot or whatever, exploding arrow. All right, I got you. Makes sense. Checks out. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing is that it is probably the best choice, and the other ones, it's not like a huge sacrifice to get your Grand Matron, whatever, with the skills, I suppose. But yeah, I really don't worry too much about my mercenary's kill speed usually, because like if I'm waiting for my mercenary to kill stuff, man, my kill efficiency is not where I want it to be. Matel de feu. But I do at least get an elite base on my mercenary things too, huh? So I guess I kind of do the same thing as well. Shy Guy, welcome in. Shy Guy says not enough devices to watch everybody at once. Yeah, I guess I don't usually stream on Thursday, so I guess this is probably why I usually don't stream on Thursday, huh? Too many people stream on Thursday. How many Pindle runs so far, Frosty says? I've not been paying attention, to be honest. It's just terrorized right now, so I was like, we'll run terrorized Pindle, why not? Optimus, peace out. Going off to bed. Have a good night. Overburdened. They are overburdened. Uh-oh. Oh. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so tired. Exhausted from like all that bowling last night. Almost got me again. This winged helm, another Velk. Not as good as the last one I found. Another Velk though. Always get confused. Always think it's the Night Wings for some reason. Gotta retrain the mind. Like, no, not the winged helm. Electro saying everyone's resorting to video games. Don't want to hear the news. A little part of it. That is what I would say. You know, I can't speak for everybody, obviously. Video games are a good relaxing thing to do, not worrying about real life type stuff. I can feel that. Galback, yo yo yo, what's going on? Love the vids and the info. Appreciate you. Gracious. Shy Guy. Appreciate you. Spired Helms. The Nightwing says Mystic. Yeah. It's one of those ones that I can never seem to get straight. That one and Darl's Visage. It's a demon head, not the unique death mask, I guess. Right? Demon head with no space. News is great. Have you seen this awesome weather? It is pretty awesome weather in Michigan right now, to be honest. It's like 75, like midday. It's like 75 to 80. I guess next week or the next few days it's gonna be up in the 80s, but yeah, it's been like noise in Michigan right now. Right, Fred? Right. Is there any world we're keeping large charms 33 to mana for like Nova Entry Shield? I wouldn't. I feel like you can get more out of... What's the max mana on a small charm? Is it 17? So you can get one more mana out of the small charms. I don't know what the max is on a grand charm. I can't remember offhand, but I would say probably not. I mean, if you're like super early on, like any charm goes if it's like the first week of ladder or something along those lines, but I would much rather have skillers or small charms if I had the option, I'll say. What's your favorite season? What? Oh, like fall, spring, winter, like something like that. Oh, didn't have the right weapon out. Why it's going so slow? I don't know, summer, I guess. Don't have to worry about it being cold on you or something like that. Saffron, go!
Car goes brum 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 brum.
Thank you so much, Saffron, for 22 months of Slayership. Appreciate you. Yeah, I guess I go with summer. Just warm all the time. Don't have to worry about it. Sweet Phil, no space. There you go, Electro. Yeah. Not football season yet, though. True story. I seen. Oh, I overlooked it. Sometimes I look right at a message and I forget to read it. Somebody said 14 days till what, the Lions or the NFL opener, like preseason opener or something. Pretty crazy, dude. That means I got to get ready for like fancy drafts coming up. Oh, I got to set up the Slayers League. Oh boy. Gotta set up the Slayers League. Appreciate you, Biv. Yeah, don't forget, big thanks to the sponsor of the stream, PC Bros. Gotta shout them out. Absolute legends sponsoring the stream. Absolute legends. If you're looking for a pre-built PC, like they said, Sweet Phil, with no space, at checkout, get a little discount. Trash. Oh, it's him. Yeah, 14 days, you say. 14 days. Rune. Oh, not that great. Do the Lions have family night type practice? I think so. I'm not really sure there, Jeezy. Not really sure. Oh, Fred coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Supporting the channel with the super chat. Thanks a lot, man. It means a lot. Let's see how she reads this one off, huh? Yeah. No emphasis anywhere. Unicold? That's rude. That's rude. Yeah, I'm not sure if they have that for sure, JC. Like if they have a open practice at like Ford Field where 60,000 people could come watch them. Not really sure, to be honest. Super Chat's struggling today, apparently, huh? One eternity later. All right.
Fredman donated $2 through Super Chat. Yeehaw printer hot pepper.
Thanks once again, Fred.
Good afternoon.
Come on, Pendle. This schmuck. This schmuck. Looking at something real quick. Scammed. Oh, did it not even read it? I guess I kind of was listening for it and then I got distracted. You got scammed. Unfortunate. Ghost, what's going on? Cheerios might drop in this session. Oh boy. I've heard that a lot of times, Ghost. I hope you're right, but I've heard that a lot of times. A lot. Also, almost dinner time. Got baseball coming up later. I really can't stream too much longer even, so. Super Chat AI needs an update. Yeah, I'll talk to my buddies at Google, see if they can set it up for me. Gauntlet said got his first jaw. Nice. From Andariel. Terrorized Andy? Oh boy. Terrorized Andy gives everybody everything, but yeah. Congratulations. And Mara's as well. Nice, man. First jaw ever. Good feeling. Good feeling. A very short, simple yeehaw. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Peace out, Yoshi. Have a good day. Marty said, put away the work laptop now. There you go. Finally done with work, huh? There you go. We'll fry it. Read a twister. Rip. Make it a 5 twister delirium. Could do it. Need to go single letters for it to read longer. Apparently that's the thing. You gotta put individual letters with spaces between every letter. Doofin, what is going on? Welcome in. Oh yeah, Fred, you're doing the uniques only thing. Yeah. Good luck on that. Hopefully you're enjoying that. That, me personally, really does not sound like something I want to do. But to each their own, for sure. Danimal saying, want to make a dream pally, can't find a good 3 open socketed shield. Oh boy. I don't know. Dream is so expensive. It's hard to tell somebody to like make it in a suboptimal base. But 30 res base you want to make it in, huh? Hard to say, hard to say. Yeah. Sorry, I can't give you a better answer, but just all up to you, I guess. I would probably wait, I suppose, if it was me. So I guess that could help, but... yeah, so Ghost, unique only is like literally only unique. So I guess you just start off punching everybody forever until you find something. Or casting spells with no gear on forever. Mystic said he tried the spaces thing, didn't work. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, Ghost said it sounds miserable. That's kind of what I was thinking too, but some people enjoy doing it. So, you know, they set up challenges that they enjoy and they get after it. As long as the person that's doing it is enjoying it, that's the most important thing. No quest items to Saffron too? No quest items. Oh, Fred getting after it again, trying to get this thing to work right, huh? He's gonna perfect it, master it. Thank you so much for another super chat, Fred. Another $2 super chat. Zero decapitator. Oh, no sockets. So if I Larzik that, it'd get 5, right? And then I could throw the death in there. There you go. Gearless Paladin isn't too bad. Guess that is kind of true. Or like a gearless Blizzard Sorceress, so you can just drop blizzards everywhere. Don't cast bow. If I don't cast battle orders, if I don't cast the Oak Sage in battle orders, I only have like 1,000 health. Like not even 1,000 health. So I did it one time and I almost got one shot. It's like by one of the charging skeletons. I do get you, Mewtwo. I do get you. Yeah, I got 1,200. We'll go for it one time. We'll see what's up.
Fredman donated $2 through Super Chat.
And we survived. Only took like a third health. Oh yeah, Danimal, the stuff you find doesn't roll right. Yeah, getting those 3 sockets is unfortunate because with the dream you gotta have 3. You can't Larzik her, right? So oh, I forgot that was in there. I guess we'll keep it. We'll make the death decapitator. See what's up. Someday. Oh, Fred says he's doing some other thing where he's just farming every super unique. Gotcha. I misunderstood. Kind of usual for me, huh? Shaco. Yeah, I guess we're doing all right. I guess I just got hit up a couple times on the first run or two and was like, all right, we're not doing that no more. Wrecked him that time. Care got his first Monarch. All right, all right. Took it to Lars. It got 3 sockets. Oh, must have been It must have been not standard one, huh? Must have been cracked or something. Ah, my mana's running out too because I'm not battle ordering up when I'm doing all this stuff. No. Low item level? I mean, I don't think you can have a low item level monarch like that unless it's cracked or something. I think any monster that can drop a monarch is high enough level to get 4 sockets, so. Anyone feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's accurate though. Unless the only way you could like do that is if you, I just out of habit just did that, but the only way you can do that is if you find a cracked one, put it in the cube with that recipe and undamage it or whatever, and then the item level will be too low and it'll get 3. Detective Phil will solve the super chat AI issue. Yeah. Jay says the things I said was accurate, which is not always the case. Now, usually I always specify whether I think this is how it is, or, you know. Yeah, magic stuff gets 1 or 2. White stuff will get the max. Shillelagh. I'm gonna identify it for no reason at all. Cruel. Oh my gosh. Imagine I found a cruel Shillelagh of quickness. I might have to use that Zod rune. No, next time. How sick would that be? Just using a whirlwind barbarian with an ethereal Zodded Shillelagh? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Be so crazy. Any use offline for magic items? I mean, you can use them offline. I would say every time there's going to be better options. But kind of just like a funny thing to do, kind of, sort of, I guess you could say. One quick second, I want to look at this. Huh, interesting. One of my second channels, I have no idea why, my video editing channel, Sweet Phil Media, link in the description. I just got a free, I got a free pizza from Domino's for some reason. Like YouTube just sent me an email saying, what is this? You've been doing so good as a YouTube partner, you get a free pizza from Domino's. Who is this from? Yeah, I mean, it's legit from YouTube. That's weird. Scott. Yeah, when your work gives you pizza party instead of raise. Exactly. When they've cut your pay 3 times in the last 2 years, and then they give you a pizza party. True story. That's exactly what happened. Are you gonna try Path of Exile too? Not me, Thomas. Not me. Looks like it's a little too much for me. I don't feel like learning whole new games and stuff. I don't know. Path of Exile is free, isn't it? That's the one that's free to play. But then you can like buy stash tabs or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. The D2 streams have been a little bit slow lately anyway, so I don't know. Spam check before opening links. Yeah, always do that. Yeah, always. Oh, Jiu-Jitsu for life. Coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You Slayer. Appreciate you. Yeah, actually, I don't have links blocked over on Twitch, but probably should. But you say there's a nice shillelagh, you say? Yeah, I mean, Nova, Lightning Mastery, Energy Shield. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Jujitsu for Life 2001 donated $5 through Super Chat.
Need someone to be in a call with you to explain PoE stuff? Saffron said what he thought was because it's like a new game, there wouldn't be as much complexity. They wouldn't have it all added in there yet, so maybe it wouldn't be as much. But Neff Am, interesting. What is this again? Gleam Scythe. 3 to light radius. Let's go. Maybe Joshua R might be good on the view count. Could be. Maybe not. Depends how the YouTube algorithm goes, huh? Because the YouTube algorithm, if it's like, oh, like less people than normal. What am I doing? Like, if people that usually watch my streams and videos aren't watching my streams and videos, it won't show it to any new people. Is how YouTube works, which is unfortunate. So if only like 80% of the people, like if only 80% of the people that watch my streams normally watch my stream, it'll show it to less people, and then people will be like, oh, I didn't even know you were live and stuff like that. So it's unfortunate. YouTube algorithm is very, very dumb and stupid and bad. So it'd be like so much better if they just showed videos and streams to people who like checked off notifications, and checked off that they wanted to be notified when videos went live and when streams went live, instead of like people subscribing and checking the notification bell is just like a suggestion to YouTube, pretty much, to tell you that I'm going live and stuff. It's really annoying. But YouTube, right? Hot tub stream. I don't think so, Thomas. Don't know about that one. Sloth says he never gets notifications. He just guesses when I'm on. Just checks his phone all the time. Got to get those Discord notifications turned on. Those things are infallible. They'll let you know I go live before I even go live. Viv says D2R needs a new season. Yeah, that will do it. That'll do it a little bit. For sure. It's yeah. That'll do it a little bit. Time we got here? Almost 5 o'clock here. So this is actually going to be the final run for me, fellas. Appreciate y'all joining me here. Hopefully Pindle give me some Tyrell's Might final run. Huge shout out though, PC Bros, for sponsoring the stream. Mega awesome dudes. Check them out. Code SweetPhil at checkout. So appreciate y'all. We're what was I just doing there? Oh, got all confused for a second. So appreciate y'all for joining me. Mega thankful for each and every one of you watching me. Channel members, people super chat and supporting the channel. Thank you a bazillion. Peace out, fellas. I'll be back. I'm planning on, I gotta check the schedule. Friday night stream tomorrow, maybe. I'm not for sure. But peace out, fellas, and keep slaying. Ooh, you legends.